Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of Greetings from the Rascals. Well, actually, it's just me. It's just one rascal today. Today we're here at the Atomic Museum in not New Vegas, Las Vegas, because we are going to be getting some history about atomic science and all that. But we are here for the Fallout exhibit. Let's go check it out.
Well, hello everybody. As you can clearly see here, I'm very excited to get into the museum and talk about all the things that I saw. However, I then learned after shooting the videos that you just saw for the little intro that we're not allowed to record in the museum. So now I guess flip the picture upside down so it's a sad face and thumbs down. I don't know if that it doesn't really look like a sad face now. But it's okay. We're going to flip it back around because we're going to do a goofy photo, library slideshow thing. And I'm just going to discuss all the things that we saw at the museum. So, yeah, let's get into it. So obviously this is what you first walk into when you get into the museum. This is like right next to the squash penny machine that I was next to. The museum is kind of devised into a couple different sections. So there's a couple different things that you could do before you go into the actual museum, which leads us to the Oppenheimer light exhibit. Crazy, right? Oppenheimer was based on a real event. Insane. So this exhibit is sort of the obvious kind of, quick run through of all the stuff that happened during World War II and the making of the atomic bomb. There was also a bit of a behind the scenes of, who was involved with the bomb. And again, joking aside, it was actually kind of cool, not really knowing some of the history, but obviously watching the movie, it was cool to kind of see all the stuff that was going on and to see the connections. They had a couple bomb replicas there, which was also really, really cool. Let's get into the reason why you are here, which is the Fallout exhibit. So these little QR code things popped up. I was really dumb and didn't even notice them, and you'll probably see the one that is at the beginning of the entire museum in a few seconds. This one had all of the Fallout finds, so they had Fallout stuff throughout the entire museum that wasn't just the exhibit. So they had Fallout things that were hiding throughout other exhibits. And I was really dumb to kind of not notice this to start it off. And I completely missed the first one. So let's actually go back to the first one that I missed, which was the Lucky 38 chip, and the Topps Casino chips and all that. I was kind of moving through a little bit quicker at the beginning, so this was something that I had to go back and see. The thing that I actually moved forward and saw was the Grognak comic book. Again, the QR code things that you saw, they had parts of the exhibit where there were things that kind of fit to how they could fill the Fallout, or fill in, gosh, I'm all over the place. Fill in with Fallout things. So this was in the part where it was all of the pop culture-y stuff about atomic this and atomic that. Then we got to another QR code, which weirdly enough, again, I still didn't realize that one thing was at the beginning of the museum. So I'm thinking is the QR code for literally the Fallout shelter thing that's right here, which this led into a theater, which was really cool. Kind of like a 4D theater, which they warn you it's going to shock you when you go into it, but it still freaked me out when I was in there. But no, this led to a bobblehead that was above the theater. Here's a stuffed animal that Jade also recorded or took a picture of while we were there. It was also next to it because, that was her importance. Then here, this is the special QR code, which you'll learn about at the end, because it is a scavenger hunt that you can do, and you can actually get a little bit of a prize if you find this one. I won't spoil what I got. It's in the outro video, so I'll just leave it for there. But yeah, this little display, but hiding behind there is a lunchbox. So yes, again, I was going into all this fresh. If I saw that thing at the beginning, I probably would have been a lot more aware of the things that I had to find and not have to do the QR code for the clues. But obviously doing the QR code for this was good because you got a little gift at the end. Moving on, we started getting into an exhibit where it was sort of the evolution of atomic energy, and we found the new California Republic flag hanging. And then we, again, kind of were continuing in that space, and then we started to get to some more technology based on it. Sort of machines that like read atomic energy and stuff like that. And we got a Pip-Boy, which you will see more Pip-Boys in a bit as well. And then we got to a part where it showed off a lot of stuff that is like radiated. So like what you would do with such things when it was done. Now, I wasn't paying attention and didn't realize there was a QR code because I'm like, oh, look, it's Nuka-Cola things. Oh my God. Yes, this was a secret thing. They should make a Nuka twist because they've been putting out all the Jones soda. I would love to see a Nuka twist happen. But as we turn the corner, ba-boom. So if you want to pause and read through all of this, this was sort of the intro to the Fallout exhibit. And it honestly was exactly what I expected. Like, it wasn't super big or like expansive. It was kind of a cool way to just end the museum. But again, with the little Easter egg hunt, the scavenger hunt, it added to the experience, which I thought was really cool. Again, here's another marquee thing that you can read. The exhibit really was just a way to sort of say, like, you know, look at kind of the comparison of what we went through versus, you know, what we're dealing with now and the time jump stuff and all that. And, you know, I thought it was kind of a cool way to put it as an example to real life situations and to sort of, you know, kind of talk about stuff like that. This was a little standee thing that was in between these two signs. That dinosaur thing you could actually get from Fallout New Vegas, which was really cool. But yeah, this was some kind of exclusive stuff from like press packets and stuff like that. This was the big like standee thing here. Again, there's a lot of Easter eggs here. There's some cool posters, the board games, all that. I actually thought this little snow globe was really cute. That was kind of the one thing that piqued my eye. Next to that, we had the Brotherhood of Steel helmet with the thing on the back. I really like the fact that this was also next to this door, the Red Rocket door. I thought this whole back area was cool because, again, it feels like you're in Fallout 4 and you are, you know, it feels like you're in Fallout 4 and you're, you know, building your power armor, you know, setting it down. Here, this is the video games. Obviously, this is not all of them. This is just some of them. And this was next to this Welcome to Fabulous New Vegas, which was really cool. The Nuka-Cola, like, signature thing, or I guess like kind of like the logo and the history behind it is right here. There was a Nuka-Cola or Nuka World flag, hanging above it. Next to that, we had a Brotherhood of Steel flag. And then the rest of the exhibit was kind of dedicated to some in-world items. Here is some cool posters that came out for the Fallout show, which I thought was really cool. Again, they did have a mix of like kind of, you know, the Vault 33 stuff, which was stuff that's actually been worn in the show, so it's easier to get kind of those props. As I was saying before, here's the Pip-Boys that they had. I actually have that one to the left. Maybe not exactly that one, but for the Fallout 4 Collector's Edition, the audio log there, which was really cool. Next to, or I guess, trying to think if this was next to that or lower. all the, the first wave of sodas, which I have a bottle of all 3 of these. The stimp packs, which was cool. Some of the stuff in here, if you could tell on the right side, it's not that good on the left because of the lighting, but on the right, it kind of compares stuff in real life that was kind of the same as their way of doing it in the game. Oh, I just noticed the Rad-X too. But so I thought that was really cool. Here we got some Radaway, some Abraxo cleaner. Again, kind of a cool way to sort of put things in perspective with the game. You can't forget about Sugar Bombs. We had Sugar Bombs here. We got, obviously, Blamco, mac and cheese, the deviled eggs, the Yum Yum brand. Here we got some cool posters, which I really liked. I was trying to get them all in the shot. Again, I was trying my hardest to just kind of take a picture of individual things instead of just the main kind of stuff. Obviously, the one thing I took a big picture of because I thought it was very obvious, just you can kind of look at the little things. Here we got some cool signs, and so I saw pictures of this online, like these 3 dummies, and I don't know if this was just kind of here's some clothes from the game. It could be very much however you want to perceive it. Because again, it seemed like these were things like there before. Maybe I read something wrong. But we obviously end it with the coolest thing, which was the Death Claw with Mr. House in the back and the door. I thought this was kind of a cool way to end it. This was technically not the last thing that I looked at. This is to the left of the mannequins. But I thought it was really cool. I really liked the Death Claw. Like, this was sort of a cool, like, oh, this is sick. I liked all the little details that they added there. And yeah, this was the end of the exhibit. Again, it was one of those things where it was a part of the museum and you were only paying for the museum entry. So honestly, I thought that was a really cool way. Like, it's a cool way to get people into the museum. And it's cool that you didn't have to pay extra for it. So it was a part of it. And I thought the museum itself was filled with enough cool stuff. Oh, obviously the merch shop. Like I said, you can get the dinosaur there, the statuette. They had some Brotherhood of Steel helmets. They had some stuff from the show. Here's a Howdy Partners shirt. I didn't end up getting this shirt. I ended up cutting it out of the outro just so that I could talk about it in this. But here's all the shirts that they had. So I really love that Oppenheimer one to the right. That's like a glow-in-the-dark shirt. And I'm like, why is it so expensive? I learned that it's a long sleeve, and I got immediately disgusted because I hate long sleeves. So I didn't end up getting that. Sadly, I couldn't get that second shirt. That was actually the specialized shirt that they designed for the museum, the blue and yellow one. I was very upset because they only had small and like XXL or XXXL, whichever. But I did get that Oppenheimer shirt that's to the left because I thought that was a cool way to show off my experience at the museum with Robert Oppenheimer and the Vault Boy. Obviously, we have to end it on a great note, which was a beam from 9/11. 9/11 always has to come up, so here you go. And I literally turned, this was like before you went in. This is next to that video that you see at the beginning where it shows the TV. This is like right next to it. So here you go. And also, apparently at museums, just like with every zoo in America has a freaking bald eagle, every museum in America has like a fucking piece of the Berlin Wall. That's a thing too. So, okay, I hope this wasn't too boring. Again, I apologize, but it is what it is. So let's go to the outro and y'all can see the rest of it.
How the hell was I supposed to know there's no video recording? I've never had that at a museum. I mean, I get it, it's annoying, but also, like, it seemed very strict, whatever. But I hope you enjoyed the photo show with my lovely commentary on it. As a museum, it's actually really cool. I really enjoyed it. There's a lot of sciencey stuff. Airplanes coming. This is gonna all stay in. And then wow, that was a big shout out. We did the scavenger hunt, and you can win one of these or like the candy fireball. I don't want that. I want this. This is cool. If you've been to the Atomic Museum to see the Fallout exhibit, or in general, tell me how you feel about it. Leave it in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out our first Greetings from the Rascal, which was our Animal Crossing at Sea Life. Again, sorry we couldn't shoot a video, but you know, whatever. So time to go put all my money in the slots. Toodaloo!